I received a mysterious gift on my birthday with no card or return address. The gift contained a letter that predicted my own murder, right down to the exact date and time. It was my birthday, and as usual, I came home to find a few presents waiting for me. Among them was a beautifully wrapped gift, unlike anything I had received before. The wrapping was pristine, with a deep crimson ribbon tied in an elaborate bow. There was no card or tag, and the return address on the package was blank. Intrigued and slightly unsettled, I decided to open it. Inside was a small, elegant box. I lifted the lid to find a neatly folded letter. It was written in a fine script, and as I unfolded it, I realized it was a detailed account of events that were supposed to happen on my birthday, events that hadn't yet occurred. The letter began innocuously enough, describing a pleasant day filled with familiar activities. But as I read further, the tone shifted. It detailed a series of increasingly disturbing events, culminating in a chilling prediction: my murder, down to the exact time and method. The letter described a scenario in which I would be found lifeless in my own home, with vivid descriptions of the method and the moments leading up to it. Panic set in as I realized the letter wasn't just a prank. It was disturbingly accurate in its predictions. The events described in the letter included details that matched my plans for the day. I tried to dismiss it as a cruel joke, but the specificity of the letter left me deeply unsettled. The letter included a final note: your fate is sealed, but you have one chance to change it. Find the truth before it's too late. With a growing sense of dread, I decided to investigate. I reviewed my plans for the day and double-checked my safety measures. I avoided the places mentioned in the letter and stayed close to my home. As the day progressed, I couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching me. Every time I glanced out a window, I felt a chill, as if someone was observing me from a distance. The described time of the predicted murder was approaching, and I became increasingly anxious. In a desperate attempt to uncover any clues, I searched my home for anything unusual. I found nothing out of the ordinary, but the feeling of being watched persisted. As the exact time mentioned in the letter drew closer, I was on edge, pacing and checking every lock and window. The moment came and went, and nothing happened. I breathed a sigh of relief, but the sense of unease remained. I spent the night in a state of hypervigilance, but the next morning, there were no signs of an intruder or any disturbances. The letter vanished along with the gift. I searched my home thoroughly, but found no trace of it. The mystery of the gift and the letter remained unsolved. I never discovered who sent it or why, and I moved away shortly after, seeking a fresh start. To this day, I wonder if the letter was a premonition, a warning, or simply an elaborate hoax. The uncertainty of that day and the unnerving precision of the predictions still haunt me. I can't escape the feeling that the gift was more than just a birthday surprise. It was a dark omen that I barely escaped.